Hello students, today you will learn lesson 9 of English standard 10. Madam rides the bus. We were on page number 124. Wali saw a running cow, raising its tail. That made her very happy. Now, at the top on the page number 124, first line, somehow this was very funny to Wali. She laughed and laughed until there were tears in her eyes. Wali laughed too much, so that tears came in her eyes. Hey lady, haven't you laughed enough? Called the conductor. Conductor told Wali that, didn't you laugh enough? Better save some for tomorrow. Save your laughter for tomorrow. At last the cow moved off the road and soon the bus came to a railroad crossing. Then cow moved off the road and then a railway crossing came in front of the bus. A speck of train could be seen in the distance. Train was coming on the track from the far distance, so it looked like a dot. Speck means dot. Growing bigger and bigger as it drew near. As the train came nearer and nearer, it became bigger and bigger. Then it rushed past the crossing gate with a tremendous roar and rattle, shaking the bus. Then the train passed the railway crossing with a tremendous roar. It made sound like roar and rattling. Rattling sound means when the metal strike with each other, it is called rattle. Shaking the bus, Wali felt vibration inside the bus. Then the bus went on and passed the train station. Then bus continued its journey. Then Wali saw railway station. From there it traversed a busy, well laid out shopping street. Then came a busy road, and the big shops, and the shopkeepers had laid different merchandise, things for sale outside the shop. Then bus turned, turning, entered a wider thoroughfare. Then came a busy road, a crossroad thoroughfare. Such big, bright looking shops, what glittering displays of clothes and other merchandise, such big crowds. Wali saw city first time, so she was feeling very wonderful, surprised. Such big, bright looking shops, what glittering displays, and the shopkeeper had hanged the clothes for display to see for the people on the road, and other merchandise, other things, such big crowds, and there was a big crowd on the road. Struck dumb with wonder, Wali gaped at everything. Wali couldn't speak anything. She was looking everything. Gap means her mouth became open. Then the bus stopped and everyone got up except Wali. Everybody got down, but Wali didn't. Wali continued sitting in the bus. Hey lady, said the conductor, aren't you ready to get off? Don't you want to go out of the bus? Conductor asked. This is as far as your 30 paise takes you. Then again, conductor make fun of Wali that now your 30 paise is over. You can travel up to this much distance by your 30 paise. No, Wali said, I am going back on this same bus. Wali answered, I will go to my village in the same bus. She took another 30 paise from the pocket and handed the coins to the conductor. Wali gave another 30 paise to conductor. Why is something the matter? Conductor was surprised. Why? Is something the matter? What happened? No, nothing is the matter, Wali answered. Nothing. I just felt like having a bus ride, that's all. Wali answered, I wanted to have a bus ride, that's all. Don't you want to have a look at the sights now that you are here? Conductor again asked, don't you want to go in the bus station, outside the bus station to see the road and area? Again, Wali asked, all by myself? Oh, I would be much too afraid. Wali said, alone? All by myself? Me akeli? Oh, I would be much too afraid. Okay, I am afraid. Greatly amused by the girl's way of speaking, the conductor said, but you weren't afraid to come in the bus. Conductor was surprised that Wali came alone in the bus and travelled to the town, and now she is telling that I am afraid to go out of the bus and to go on the road, nearby road. So, conductor asked, but you weren't afraid to come in the bus? Wali answered, nothing to be afraid of about that. She answered, because Wali saw bus every day, okay, going to town and coming back. So Wali was not afraid of the bus. Then again, conductor said, well, then why don't you go that stall over there and have something to drink? You can go, okay, to that store. The person is selling different drinks. You can have it. Nothing to be afraid of about that either. Conductor thought that perhaps Wali is thirsty. So conductor told that you can go and drink something. Again Wali told, oh no, I couldn't do that. I can't do that. Well then, let me bring you a cold drink. Conductor, okay, showed courtesy that I will bring you cold drink for you. Conductor liked company of this little girl very much. Conductor liked this little girl. So, conductor offered that I will bring you a cold drink. Again, Wali told, no, I don't have enough money. Just give me my ticket, that is all. Then Wali said, truth, that I have only 30 paise, I can't afford the cold drink. It will be my treat and not cost you anything. Conductor told that you don't worry for money. I am giving you cold drink. Okay, you are my guest. You are like my guest. It will not cost you anything. No, she said firmly. Please no. Wali strictly or firmly, decisively told, no, please no, I can't. The conductor shrugged, raised her shoulder. Shrug means conductor shrugged, raised her shoulder. Okay, you don't want to, that means okay, you don't want to drink? Then let it go. And they waited until it was time for the bus to begin the return journey. And Wali and conductor waited till the bus start for the return journey. Again, there weren't many passengers. And at the noon time, okay, less passenger travelled by the bus. Then, again, conductor asked, won't your mother be looking for you? Your mother will be searching for you. Conductor asked. The conductor asked when he gave the girl her ticket, return ticket. When conductor gave return ticket to Wali. No one will be looking for me, she said. The bus started, and again there were the same wonderful sights. Wali enjoyed different scenes, okay, from the window. Wali wasn't bored in the slightest and greeted everything with the same excitement she had felt the first time. Greeted means smiled. Wali was enjoying the bus ride, okay, seeing outside the window all the natural scene, all the shop. But suddenly she saw a young cow lying dead by the roadside. Wali saw a cow, okay, dead by the roadside, just where it had been struck by some fast moving vehicle. Okay, the cow was struck by the fast moving vehicle, so accident happened and cow died. Isn't that the same cow that ran in front of the bus on our trip to town? She asked the conductor. Wali became serious. She asked conductor, I think it is the same cow which was running, raising tail in front of the bus when we were coming to town. The conductor nodded. Nodded means said yes with moving his head. And she was overcome with sadness. Okay. Wali became very sad. What had been a lovable, beautiful creature just a little while ago had now suddenly lost its charm and its life and looked so horrible. Wali became very sad and started thinking. Before some time, some minutes, cow was alive, okay, charming creature, beautiful, and now it is dead. Wali saw the reality of the world first time. Okay, Wali saw death, experienced death, means reality, bitter reality of the world. Lost its charm and its life and looked so horrible. Here, author want to say that death is not decided. Okay, any time person or any animal can die. We cannot guess, we cannot decide our time for death. So frightening as it lay there, and the dead body of the cow looked frightening. Okay, children will become afraid. Legs spread eagled means legs were spread wide. A fixed stare in its lifeless eyes. Cow was dead, so the eyes were open, but the eyeball were not moving. There was no movement in the eyeball. Fixed stare. It looked horrible, frightening, blood all over. Because cow met with an accident, so there was blood all over. The bus moved on. The memory of the dead cow haunted her. Again and again, that scene came in her mind. Haunted means again and again came the same scene in Wali's mind, dampening her enthusiasm. It decreased her enthusiasm of enjoying the bus ride. She no longer wanted to look out the window. Now, Wali didn't want to see through window. She sat thus, glued to her seat. Now, suppose as if Wali, was fixed with glue, with Fevicol to her seat. She didn't move. She was sitting continuously until the bus reached her village at 3:40. At the 3:40, noon, bus reached her village. She stood up and stretched herself. Then she turned to the conductor and said, "Well, sir, I hope to see you again." Then at the time of departure, Wali said to conductor, I hope we will meet again. I hope to see you again. "Okay, madam," he answered her, smiling. The conductor smiled. "Whenever you feel like a bus ride, come and join us." Conductor said, "Whenever you want, you come to this bus, okay? And don't forget to bring your fare and bring your 30 paise." She laughed and jumped down from the bus. Wali laughed and get down from the bus. Then away she went. She quickly went away, running straight for home, started running. When she entered her house, she found her mother awake and talking to one of Wali's aunts. One of Wali's aunt. Mother was awake and was talking to one of Wali's aunts. The one from South Street. That aunt was living to the South Street. This aunt was a real chatterbox. Talkative. Too much talkative. Wali thought this aunt was a real chatterbox. Very, very talkative. Never closing her mouth once she started talking. She could not stop talking. "And where have you been?" said her aunt when Wali came in. Her aunt asked casually for formality. "And where have you been? Kahan ho, Wali?" She spoke very casually, not expecting the reply. The aunt didn't hope reply. So Wali just smiled. Wali also knew that aunt don't want reply, just she is doing formality. So Wali just smiled, and her mother and her aunt went on with their conversation. They continued their conversation. Yes, you are right, her mother said. So many things in our midst and in the world outside. They were talking something, Wali's mother told. So many things in our midst and in the world outside. How can we possibly know about everything? Okay, there are so many things. So many things are happening. How can we know everything? And then when we do know about something, we often can't understand it completely, can we? And her mother added that if we know something, okay, then we many times we don't understand it completely, can we? Oh yes, breathed Wali. Then Wali entered in the conversation, okay. Oh yes, breathed Wali. Breathed Wali means without any permission, Wali said answer in the conversation. What? Asked her mother. What is that you say? What do you want to say? Her mother asked. Oh, said Wali, I was just agreeing with what you said about things happening without our knowledge. But then Wali hid the actual truth and said false, Wali told lie, that I was just agreeing with what you said. I was agreeing with you that there are so many things in the world we don't understand, we can't know, okay, happening without our knowledge. Actually, Wali remembered the cow. That cow died with in an accident, and we don't know, and if we know, we don't understand how it happened. Wali was thinking so. Just a cheat of girl she is, said her aunt. Her aunt didn't like Wali's comment, okay, entering in the conversation. And she told, just a cheat of girl, nadan chokri, okay, nadan ladki. She enters in the conversation of elders, and yet look how she pokes her nose into our conversation. And see how she pokes her nose, कैसे वो बीच में आती है हमारे कॉन्वर्सेशन में. Just as though she were a grown lady, as if she is grown up. Wali smiled to herself. She didn't want them to understand her smile. Wali smiled to herself. Wali smiled because Wali thought nobody knows that I traveled to nearby town and enjoyed bus ride and saw a dead cow, and thought about death. Any time person can die. But then there wasn't much chance of that, was there? And that means now there was no chance for her mother and aunt to know about Wali's ride of bus or traveling to nearby town. Was there? Here the story ends. This was very interesting story. At the last, author exposed the bitter reality of death and the when child thinks about death, how the child experiences. Okay, children, this lesson ends here. I hope you have understood this lesson very well.